Hello there, people of the internet. Today's a very good example of one of those days. Uh, just this morning, I found out that an old friend of mine, his name was Wade, he passed away, and I figure, in a way to commemorate the memories that I have with Wade, I'd go ahead and tell a couple of stories with him, or about him, or about us. I knew Wade for quite a while. Back whenever I worked at Pizza Hut down in Central Florida, he was one of my coworkers, and we became friends. Back then, I wasn't quite old enough to drink, and he was always like, hey, yeah, man, let's go grab a beer, or let's go to the bar, let's go hit up the club, or some shit like that. I'm like, dude, I'm just 18 or 19 or however old I was, and actually, I think I was more like 17 at the time. But I never did get the chance to drink with him back then. And now that I'm old enough, I never took the time to like go visit him the way that I should have and, actually go to the bar and get a drink with him. So as a result, I'm going to go ahead and have a drink for him right now. I decided to get myself something special versus just the cheapo bottom of the shelf, whiskey just to get drunk kind of thing. Got me some moonshine. Uh, I like moonshine. And I got it sitting in some ice over here so it gets nice and cold. Ice and water. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be a frosty bastard here in a second. But after I left Pizza Hut and I moved up here, me and Wade kept in contact. Um, like we would talk to each other through online social medias and whatnot, phone numbers, phone calls. I did see him since then. Like, I've gone back to that town because it's my hometown. I got family there, and occasionally we would hang out and do shit. We never went to the bar, never never got drunk, and just one day, like, I hit him up and he didn't hit me back up, and I was like, what the hell? Life happens. I figured something was going on. Maybe he was busy with something. So then I tried again a while later, and still nothing. And I'm like, did I do something wrong here? um, and I assumed that maybe he was just having a rough time with something. And well, I guess his birthday was not too long ago, and I found out from his family that he had passed away, and that certainly does explain why he went quiet. I actually have a picture of me hugging an alligator from Gator's Dockside, where me and him were hanging out, and he put it on Facebook, and he said, "Hey, I told Sean he needed a girlfriend," or something like that. And I wish, oh, I wish I could just say, "Hey, fuck you, Wade," one last time, but I can't. This is a very unusual memory here because it's one that I play over and over in my head. A while back, whenever I was down visiting my friend Bubba in Central Florida, we were at his father's house, and I was backing the Cougar out of the driveway. It was like not necessarily late at night, but dusk, and I couldn't see very well. I can't see very well anyway, and I think that there was like a kid or something that ran behind my car while I was backing up, and I had to like swerve out of the way, otherwise I would have hit the kid. And I ended up hitting the front porch of Bubba's father's house, and I like broke a 2x4 on it or something. The damage wasn't severe, but I broke a 2x4 on it, and my immediate instinct was, oh shit, run away, get the fuck out of there. Well, then I told myself, no, don't do that. You're not that kind of person. You're not the kind of person to hit and run. And then Bubba's dad comes, he had a wheelchair at the time, comes rolling out. He's like, "Hey, you son of a bitch!" He starts yelling at me, and I had to explain to him the situation that I was in. I mean, he understood after I, told him what happened. And I was like thinking to myself, wow, I'm really glad I didn't run away because he, saw the whole thing. Didn't want to be a hit and run situation. So I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll go ahead and I'll fix it. It needed fixed anyway because it was, a little on the older side. So, I pretty much immediately call up Wade. I'm like, hey, man, I need some help here. And Wade he was very good with woodworking. He loved working with wood. And something as simple as a deck repair was very simple. Or very easy for him. So I call him up and I'm like, hey, man, you want to hang out? Because I'm in a pickle and I got no tools or lumber. And he was like, hey, I got you covered, man. Just come pick me up. So drove on over to his place, picked him up. Wow, I can't believe Wade's gone. Wow, Wade is gone. But I picked him up and I brought him to Bubba's father's house, and I'm like, yeah, here's the situation, and we had it fixed in like 3.5 minutes. We had that deck looking new so fast. Well, not necessarily looking new, but we had it way better than it was, like very, very quickly. Of course, it helps whenever you have power tools, which Wade did have. I think I had like a box of tools, like a milk crate of tools, and no lumber, so that would have been fun to try and fix on my own. But since then, Bubba's father has passed away too, and I'm left, like, this is just one of those things that I think about all the time, because I run through situations in my head where I'm like, how the hell did I let myself get into that kind of situation? It's just one of those things where I'm like, come on, man, you're better than that. You know what to do and how to avoid these kind of things. But that was just one of the times where I got myself into that situation, and Wade helped me out. But now Wade's gone, and Bubba's father is gone, and I'm the only one who is witness to that situation. And I'm just like, that situation is just one of the things I reflect on so often in my life in an attempt to better myself for future references. And everyone else that was involved is now gone. And the feeling is very eerie. And although it's no comparison to this, I'm still going to compare it to this. I just imagine being like the last person alive who fought in the First World War, and like nobody else has any recollection or memory of that First World War, and you're just sitting there like, wow, yeah, millions of people were slaughtered, and I was witness to it. I did some of the slaughtering, and now it's out of sight, out of mind, because, nobody else had witnessed it. It's kind of like like not even close to that kind of situation, but kind of like that situation. At the time, especially, not too long after that, whenever everybody else was still alive, like, that was a big deal for me. Like, for the longest time, I was like constantly thinking about it, like, hey, you're better than that, better than that. I could have done so many other things than swerve out of the way like I did, and it's just one of those things that I remember. As a matter of fact, I used that memory a couple of times to get myself out of the danger zone with the Cougar. I would have wrecked several times just from other people being reckless, if I didn't have the experience that I had with that. But now everybody else from that experience is gone, like literally gone. They're in the ground. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. But what I can do, I can have that drink for Wade. There we go, good old moonshine. I'm not sure if Wade was a fan of moonshine. I know he liked beer. Oh, he liked beer a lot. Oh, Nelly, I could run that in the gas tank of the Cougar. My God. Oh, great, I spilled some on my pants, too. That'll hopefully wash out. I got some good old A&W root beer as a chaser. I'm not entirely sure what the best chaser would be for moonshine, because I normally just get flavored moonshine. But I saw this there, and it was on sale, and I was like, you know what? Just some regular, hardcore moonshine would be great. Because this stuff's 80 proof. Or 100 proof. Nope, 80 proof. And like the flavored moonshine is like 40 proof. And I was like, nah, I want a real drink. Got my old Merry Christmas cups here. Alright, old buddy. Sorry you're not around for this one, but this one's for you. It tastes like rubbing alcohol, but it is surprisingly smooth. I have had way worse moonshines than that. I actually used to distill my own moonshine back whenever I was growing up, and I was too young to buy my own alcohol. I'd make it myself. I had like this jerry-rigged distillery made out of a tea kettle, an old cooler, and some copper piping that I tore out of a house from a demolition job. And like I didn't have the means to bend it properly, so I like bent it with a hammer slowly. Oh god. That moonshine was awful, but man did it work. I actually think I have that old tea kettle somewhere. I might just make myself a new distillery. Now that I'm older and can buy alcohol, it would be a hobby versus, you know, anything else, but anyway, I'm getting off topic here. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about Wade for a little while, just because if I don't talk about the memories that I had with him, or at least some of the memories that I had with him, I feel like it wouldn't do him justice. It wouldn't do his legacy justice. As a matter of fact, back in the day, where's that? Back in the day, I used to keep personal journals all the time. Like, I'd write in them every single day, and this right here, oh god, this is from early 2012. Jesus Christ, the things I was going through at that time. And I haven't done that in a while, and I think that these personal videos on YouTube is just kind of a way for making up for that, and Wade definitely absolutely deserves to be in the archives of the memories that I have created. Whoa, I should probably eat something. Definitely should have picked up some food. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have the greatest goddamn idea. Gonna pour ourselves another quarter shot of moonshine. Where are they at? Where are you? Alright, we got some moonshine. We're gonna drop a couple of gummy bears in there, and we're gonna let that set. Oh god, they're already dissolving. What the hell am I putting into my body? Alright, we're gonna let that set for probably about 10 minutes. Should be plenty of time. Anyway, no guns today, no driving around, no nothing like that. Today's just my day off. I'm gonna get drunk on moonshine and gummy bears and go watch Band of Brothers or something for the next couple hours. Thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, let me know that you made it this far. I do appreciate that. That being said, I would just go. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll let you know how the gummy bear moonshine turned out. Probably do that in the comments below. Ah, hell. Just for fun. Oh, God, I'm sitting on the towel. Don't fall. Just for fun, let's go ahead and stir this up a bit. Get some of that gummy bear sugar into the moonshine. Ooh, that's getting colorful. The gummy bears are still kind of hard, so they're not quite as dissolved as I'd like, but let's taste it. Oh, that is delightful. It's definitely got the gummy bear sweetness to it now. That's dangerous. Especially after those things dissolve. Man, that'll be fun. Whew. God damn. That really is like rubbing alcohol, though. Okay, I'm done, I promise. Bye, guys.